Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Thursday, the 28th of July, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I'd love to see you in there. In that, I channel messages for each star sign, Aries through Pisces. You can watch the replay. There's be timestamps in the comments for the replays there. So you can check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. But you can also come along live for a private, a personal, not private, it's public, but for a personal mini read in there as well. And so come along live sometime. You'll see the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. So what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's see. Acceptance. I need to accept something today. It probably won't want to, but we need to. Okay. Curiosity. Just be curious. You need to accept something today. So things might not be working in the way that you wanted them to work out, but you need to accept it and just be curious. Like, where is this leading to me? Why is this better for me than that thing that I thought was better for me? What else? Meditate and rescue. Someone might be asking for your help today and you need to help them. You might need to accept that. Now, if some of you have been in codependent ways and you might be going, oh, I shouldn't, you got the help of that rescue and you've been doing that and you know that that's not good for you and it's an enabling thing. So you've been working on all of that and you're aware of it now, and then somebody, a close friend or a relative, comes to you for help. So do you help them or not? Or is this your old pattern when you help them? When people come to you for help, you help them. That's very different than the codependence thing. The codependence thing is trying to help someone else. It's going to them, pointing something out like, oh, I can help you with this because I see that you've got a problem with that. That is codependence, right? That is, you don't need to do that. But if someone comes to you for help, then absolutely, yes, help them, because that is someone that's realizing that they need help and it's a way of them instigating it. What we don't want to do is instigate it for them, but we do want to help them if they ask for that, right? So just for some of you that have been going through that, you will need to, and you might need to accept that it might not be the best for them either, but still help them out there. It might be the reprieve that they need before they get more help too. Okay, what else? Now, for some, just because they're asking for money doesn't mean give it to them. So in some situations, right, someone could just keep on asking you for help for you to bail them out. There comes a point where we need to recognize that that's something different. And that could be the acceptance thing there as well. If you're in this situation again, you might be thinking, they're not learning from this. They're not getting beyond this. I keep on bailing them out. I need to stop that now. It's disappointing, yes, but you need to accept it. 2 of Wands, you've got a choice over action to take, whether or not to take that action. Knight of Swords says take swift action on it when you've made that decision. And the 10 of Pentacles suggests long-term happiness and success in this endeavor. Okay, so tell us more. The 5 of Cups. Why so disappointing? Why so disappointing? The 2 of Cups. 2 of Emotions. Love offer. Why? Disappointing love offer. Tell me more. From someone that loves you. Why are you disappointed? I don't understand why I'd be disappointed. 2 of Emotions. King of Emotions. I don't know. There's something missing in that love offer for some reason. You're disappointed by it. New beginnings is behind that. Well, this is a good thing. But the 5 of Cups isn't. Perhaps it's the end of disappointment. Or perhaps it's you kind of bracing yourself for disappointment. Perhaps a love offer comes in and you're not quite trusting it. This new beginning, it's someone that loves you. But there's something disappointing about that love offer. Well, you're going to have to take that as it resonates, because that's not making much sense to me. Because the King of Cups, along with the Two of Cups and New Beginnings, feels like a very positive thing to me. So you might want to question why you're disappointed about that. Even if you are, don't let me tell you you're disappointed when you're not. Two of Wands, you've got a choice of action to take. The Empress, what is befitting for you? Queen, Empress, you get to take charge here. What is being your Empress energy when you make that decision of whether to take action or not, or what to take action on? What's behind this? Inner journey. So you've been on the inner journey, which is the inner journey to the Empress is all about your self-worth and you know knowing what you deserve and what you will hold out for and what you'll take action on and what is just beneath you now that you wouldn't take action on. So apply everything that you've learned to get to that Empress energy. Knight of Swords, and then take swift action when you've decided. Hermit and the Four of Voices. This is a topsy-turvy reading, isn't it? The Hermit and the Four of Voices, which is like retreat and relax. Both of the cards of retreat. Not rushing to retreating. When you decide you're not going to do anything, quick hide. Is that what it's saying? Or, you know how all the cards fell out, first of all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perhaps this one should be here. And this one there. And that would make more sense. Someone rushes in. Someone that loves you, giving you this love offer, starting off on a new beginning. You've got a decision to make. You make it from that Empress position, what you've learned, that inner journey. What's disappointing is something that's disappointing to you causes you to need to rest and relax and hermit away, do the inner work kind of thing, or just be by yourself. So you might need time to think about this. Now, Five of Cups doesn't have to be disappointment. That could be looking back into the past at things that have gone wrong in the past. Like, is this different this time? Is if I say yes to this love offer that's coming in, will it be different this time? Am I doing it differently this time? You might just need time to ponder this. Sexual energy is behind that. Oh, so it could be disappointment because you're like, I don't want to take my time with this. I want to rush in and say yes and get them straight into my bed. But Ten of Pentacles, having the long-term perspective over this, the long-term outcome, Ten of Pentacles. You need to have a long-term perspective on this instead. It's very exciting. Yeah, but you need a long-term perspective. So you just slow things down in this relationship. Take it very slowly. Now, that message has been repeating over and over again in the last week or so with these energy updates. So it's obviously a very important thing to do at the moment is take a relationship very slowly and make sure you're doing it right. Make sure that you are in integrity the whole time, learning from what you've been through before so you get it right this time. What's behind this? Sacred space. So you need to take your time and your space to do this. Your person needs time and space to do this, and you need your time and space to do this. Do not go rushing in. As disappointing as that is to retreat, you do need to take your time with this. Even though someone's rushing in now to give you this love offer. What's going on in our love lives? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So that feeling that you've got that you want to be with them and that you need to kind of get hold of them and lock it in and like having them right there, right now in your bed sort of thing, that is not realizing the truth that you are always united. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are. That's that acceptance. Right. It's time to do a relationship differently. As much as your ego or your fears might be wanting you to rush in. That comes from a wounded place, right? What else is going on in our love lives? Be humble and embrace the flow of life. Look at nature. Nothing rushes. Humans do. Be humble. There's something about letting go and going with the flow here and trusting the universe. You might have been getting these messages over and over, no doubt. It's not just me saying this. If it's coming from the guides, for us to slow down in relationships, you've heard it from other readers too, and whoever it is, or books that you're reading and stuff like that. You've been getting this message over and over. And this is saying, like, embrace the flow of life and slow things down in this relationship. Because you want to be in it for the long term, as exciting as it is, it's very important for you both to be independent and for you to carry on the self-loving practices that you've been doing, and both have your own time and your own space to be individual as well and have full lives, you know? It's very important. And we don't get that by rushing into a relationship, getting too involved, clinging to each other. And yeah. So self-love, like I said, and freedom. You need your time and your space and your freedom to do that self-love. So this needs to be a balanced relationship where you do have time apart, and you need to take that right from the beginning. When every part of you is saying, I just want to be with them all the time. Don't do it. It's not healthy. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's say, think of a yes or no answer question. Switching my brain off. I make so many of these readings. Sometimes I do it in autopilot. Sometimes I'm doing it in my sleep too. I do sometimes reading videos in my sleep. We've got a villain and true love. Well, this is true love. Don't make someone into the villain as well. So there could be acceptance. If someone else is slowing this down, there could be your ego might want to make them into the villain, make it wrong that they're going slowly and all of that. Of course, it can be on both sides of this energy. What else is in the energies today? What? You will receive a gift. Someone's got a present for you. Or it's arriving in the post today. Ooh, I'll buy so much. Something will be arriving for sure. I know all of the delivery people on this island now. Frying pan, trouble and accusation. My latest thing, apart from makeup, is bags. I've really got into handbags. Never been into handbags. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. I'm getting into my girly in my old age. Trouble and accusations, like I said, whoever's slowing this thing down, that's who could get the trouble and accusations. We've got a turkey, someone behaving stupidly. That could be you today. It could be me today. But look, true love. We might be idiots in love, but we can navigate this and we can do it right this time. Not that there's a right and a wrong, but from what we've learned, there are better ways of doing things, right? And we can learn from that. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. It's just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. But if you want me to pull one of those crystals out for a particular question that you've got, and cards as well, and give you a mini read, come along to our Psychic Cafe show. It's on 3 times a week here on YouTube. And it's for donations for those mini reads in there. I can also use them in a private reading as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. After you've booked in, just click on the Contact Us page on my website to put your questions in there. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, we've got the Hierophant, which is about learn the spiritual lessons that you've been through and apply them this time. Very serious kind of card. Do things by the book. You've learned this stuff. Don't get it wrong this time. Do you want to go through this again? Do you want to lose this one and then you want to have to bring in another one, go through all of that work again? Or are you going to learn from the spiritual lessons that you had last time and do things by the book? When I say by the book, I mean by your book. What's in integrity with you? What's in alignment with you? Or Page of Wands, you want to just rush into this with all your passion and everything. You're right at the beginning of something here, and you need to realize that. But it's the beginning of a whole new chapter, because you've learned so much in the past in relationships, and you've done so many things wrong, and you've had so many experiences that now you can do things so much better. So please, please, please take what you've learned and don't succumb to that ego that goes, just do it like you've always done it. Just rush into it and grab hold of them and cling onto them and make them the villain, and to get what you want and kind of, manipulate them into giving you what you want in this moment now, because you want it right now and you don't want the happily ever after. Just don't listen to that little voice that's inside of you. Well, some of you need to listen to that little voice that's inside of you and realize that it's not a voice of reason. It's not a voice to listen to. Sometimes we need to recognize that that's what we've been doing. Toxic feminine, the manipulation. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. What your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell and all of that good stuff down there. It helps me out. You'll want to subscribe, because I do one of these every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I do random twin flame love reads for each star sign. I do 3 love picker card reads a week. You can find one of those right there, right now. You can watch it next if you so wish. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.